Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Clarinna. I'm from Erlangga University and I'm 20 years old now. Okay, today I would like to tell you about a story. So, what is it? Now, I have a picture of star fruit. Yeah, that's right. So today I would like to tell you about a star fruit. And the title is The Golden Star Fruit Tree. Once upon a time there lived a rich old man in Vietnam. He had two sons who had very different attitudes. The older brother was very greedy, while the younger brother was very kind. When the old man died, the brothers divided his father's wealth into two parts. But the older brother took almost everything. He gave his younger brother only a small piece of land with a star fruit tree in front of it. But the younger brother didn't mind. From then on, he lived there and made his living only by selling star fruit from the tree. Unfortunately, quack! Quack! One day, a very big raven often came and ate all the ripe fruits. At first, he was too afraid of the raven and didn't know what to do. But one day, he dared to approach the raven. He begged, "If you eat the fruits, I will have nothing to sell to the market and my family will starve." Surprisingly, the raven was not angry. He replied, "I need the fruit too. Can I have them? And I'll pay you with gold. Bring one metal long bag and I'll bring you to a place full of gold. And you can fill the bag full with gold." Then the younger brother asked his wife to make exactly one metal long bag. When the bag was done, he climbed on the raven's back and they flew to a place full of gold. He filled the bag full with gold and then flew back home on the raven's back. From then on, the younger brother and his family could live happily in luxury. On the commemoration of his father's death, he invited his older brother to come to his house. Thinking that his brother had a poor house, the big brother refused to come. But because his younger brother insisted, he and his wife finally decided to come. When they got the younger brother's house, they were surprised to see that he was now very rich. He asked his younger brother how he had got all his wealth. And the younger brother was happy to tell him the truth. Then the older brother and his wife offered the younger brother to trade all their fortune for the star fruit tree. The younger brother gladly accepted the offer. Soon, the older brother and his wife moved to the house with the star fruit tree. When the raven came for the star fruit, the older brother made a sample. As expected, the raven told the older brother to make one metal long bag. But because the older brother was very greedy, he asked his wife to make more than one metal long bag. When the bag was done, he climbed on the raven's back and they flew to a place full of gold. He filled the big bag full with gold. He also brings some gold in his pocket. On the way home, the load soon became too heavy for the raven. Unable to hang on, the raven swayed. The older brother fell straight down to the sea, with his big bag on his gold in his pocket. He sank very fast down to the sea. The older brother died. Well, that's the end of the story. So, what's the moral value of the story? From the story, we can learn that greed can bring disaster. We know, like the older brother in the story, shows that greed doesn't make you happy or rich. For example, in our society, there are many people do corruption. But what happens next? Yeah, they end up in jail. And of course, they lost many things. It is bad, isn't it? So that's why, don't be a greedy person. Then you will live happily. And good things will come to you. Okay, that's enough from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.